Connected groups of muscles create lines of pull within the body. These lines work with each other to help keep our structure in its natural position and keep us performing at optimal levels. Two such lines are called the superficial front line, which basically goes all the way down the front of your body, and your superficial back line, which comes from the bottom of your feet and comes back up and over your head. Your superficial front line is made to lift the front of you, while the back line is made to pull down, giving us a very tall, erect posture. Unfortunately, too many times, especially in Western culture, we see that those lines get reversed. The front line starts to pull down as the back line starts to get overstretched. A lot of this is due to the average American sitting behind a desk for 8 hours a day. In order to help fix these problems, we need to focus on lengthening the front line while simultaneously strengthening the back lines. So I'm going to take you through the shoulder series on the TRX. These are some of my favorite exercises for postural health. We really start to focus on opening and lengthening the muscles of the front line, especially through the chest. And we also begin to strengthen and start to bring strength back to those overstretched muscles in the back line. So to get set up for our T deltoid fly, I'm going to make sure my TRX is fully lengthened. I'm going to grab both handles, and I'm actually going to start at the end where I want to finish. I want to finish with a tall posture, chest is open, and the hands are slightly behind the shoulders. From here, while looking up at the anchor point, I'm going to take a small step back with one of my feet. 6 to 8 inches, really no more than that, without shifting my weight. From here, I'm going to keep the arms as straight as possible. Slowly lower down, shifting weight onto my back foot. From here, I'm going to use this back leg to help me out of the bottom a little bit. Push off the floor, keeping the arms straight, and drive through the center. You can use your back leg as little or as much as you want to, but it's always a really good idea to have it set in place, as these are smaller muscles in a single joint action. They will fatigue quicker.
Begin with your arms straight out to the side in a large T position. Try and have your hands slightly behind your chest. While keeping your arms perfectly straight and not bending at the elbows, lower yourself in a smooth, controlled motion. For our Y deltoid fly, same rules apply as the T, but we're going to pull up and out slightly in a large Y pattern. I is directly overhead. At the top, make sure the hands come slightly past the shoulders and keep the shoulders away from the ears. L is an external rotation of the shoulder. Make sure that the elbows stay very, very tight to the body. For W, we're trying to get that same external rotation of the shoulder, this time just with the elbows raised away from the torso. To add more challenge, you can add a row to your W, where you begin a high row and finish with the shoulder external rotation.